kicking off the fall and winter with a little fire pit DIY maintenance that was much overdue. I was only getting flames out of this corner over here and then a little bit over here. As you do anything with a fire pit, always make sure that the gas is turned off here, or if you have it at a main source, turn it off. I have mine turned off in both places just to be safe. The hardest part about this is getting the burner rods to turn over so I can service the portholes that are in them. With all the winter rain and different corrosion elements, all these holes that are supposed to be in here got plugged up. We also got a lot of corrosion kind of happening in here on the threads. The easiest way to kind of loosen those is by heating it up. Causes the metal to expand a little, and then you just kind of start banging on it gently to try and loosen up some of that rust or dirt that's gotten in there. For me, I had to use 2 sets of pliers after heating it, A, because you don't want to touch it, and B, I didn't want to pull too hard and then potentially damage the T or the union that's underneath there. So I had one that was kind of holding it in this way, and then the other set of pliers came in and pulled went this way to loosen. Once I got it loose, it was then just using a drill. I used a 1/16 drill bit and then serviced all of the holes just to kind of get all the corrosion out. And then once I did that, my fire pit was back to rocking. So as you go through here, as you rotate this over, you can see that the holes are set up for about every 2 inches or so, 3 inches on the tops, and then on the sides, then they come equidistant, kind of splitting in between. Those go all the way down the entire rod. Once I cleaned all of those out, retightened it, you always want your holes to be facing down. That way the gas can kind of rise up, and then any water or anything that gets into the line can kind of drain out versus being trapped at the bottom here. And then eventually, if that was the case, then it would go back into your main line coming in, and then that's never good because natural gas won't push as hard against water. So once that was all cleaned up, both sides here and this side over here, we tighten it. I put a little gas thread tape on it just to be safe so there's not any leakage there. Fired up the fire pit, and I had flames coming out of all burning holes and then across both lengths. Hope this helps.